Welcome to your daily focus for November the 22nd, 2017. My name is Tilly, and this is Tarot with Tilly, and thank you. Thank you truly for all of the positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. I send it right back to you. Let's cut the cards. 1122 today. Those are some powerful numbers. 8 of Cups. Oh, what lays beyond? What does tomorrow bring in for us? Do we follow the path? The Emperor. We are sound. We are making the plan. We are grounded. Then the Page of Wands is back in the 3rd position. That's where he stood yesterday, I believe. On top of that mountain top, shouting with joy, with enthusiasm of the direction in which we are going, and how we are going to conquer, and how we are going to succeed, and how our path has just been strengthened just through our commitment to ourselves alone. Let's stop there. 8 of Cups. 8 of Cups, we have to leave some things behind, perhaps, that we love, or it's part of our routine, or it's part of what defines us as a person. We have to allow a transformation in our life of who we are or what we do, maybe the combination thereof. The wind's blowing, so there's a little bit of a chill perhaps in the air, keeping us alert. And we stare off into the night sky, envisioning our tomorrow, of what lays beyond that blackness, because there is light there. But with the 8 Cups standing behind us, it's things that we have loved, we have cherished, we have felt safe. Eight of Cups talks to the heart of what you really need to leave behind, let go, put closure on. We're coming off of a new moon, but in order to go forward, we're making some strong decisions here. They're not easy. A giant mountain in the background. Is it that mountain that we are seeing? Maybe this card is the realization of what that mountain is a symbol of for you, just because I saw the connection here. Perhaps you can see exactly what it is you can step into or become. Maybe that's the fear. Do we dare to dream that big? That we don't just have a mere kingdom, but an empire? As we sit next to that mountain, watching the happiness of your kingdom, the children frolicking off in the distance there. He seems to be sitting there and looking over his kingdom with a relaxed happiness, joy, contentment, peace of mind. The Emperor doesn't get peace of mind by buying into illusion, not thinking through the plan, not asking for help, whether it's sage advice or hands-on. does not surround himself with people that are loyal, people that will go to their death for him in his name, respected, admired. These are the traits that are already inside of you, with the Emperor in the middle like this. This is your wisdom. This is your knowledge. This is what you have been dreaming about. This is making the plan, executing the plan. An emperor doesn't procrastinate. He may think it through for a long time, but he does not procrastinate. He searches for those answers. And if you think back, you have been probably searching for answers over the last little while, more than usual, really questioning. Page of Wands. Page of Wands is about dreaming big, dreaming as big as you can. Remember, Neptune is going direct, getting ready. And that's where there was confusion or misunderstandings or illusions, that we see through it. We get the clarity as it goes forward. The pieces come together. But are we strong enough to go forward? Are we courageous enough to go forward? Are we going to allow fear to keep us there on the shore, staring at what could be at a safe distance? So I saw it as the same mountain here. Maybe we're one of those kids, because here we are on top of that mountain, ready to run forward. Dream big. He is so excited about his walk with this cat, the adventure they're on, the excitement they are going to have. Are you like that with your life going forward? So do one thing today to actually move yourself into this kind of energy of the new beginning, of that kingdom, of that castle in the distance. These cards are asking us to be daring, but with a plan, with a very grounded plan. We have the Emperor right there in the middle, saying if we haven't been thinking it through, we can't be going forward yet. But once we think it through, the adventure can begin. And to start it, he's walking with that cat. He's on the path. But he's not just dreaming it. He's not just thinking it. He's not just imagining it. He's doing it. Let's get an affirmation card. So I believe today is a very strong day for us to make some commitments. And the commitment will be towards something extraordinarily new, different, and unique in your life. Or maybe you've been doing it for a long time, but you've never just been committed to it before, so you haven't experienced the full joy or the creativity that you can bring forth, or inventing, or loving, growing something. This is a day to make a commitment and go to the top of that mountain and say, here I come. I've got this. Patience. 14, patience. Where is our book? Moderation. This card reminds me that patience will bring me into the recognition of and alignment to my purpose. All my needs are met, even though I may not yet see it on the outer, visible world. The angels are looking out for me. Moderation in all things is required right now. So be careful. Be careful of overspending, overgiving of your time or your money or your resources. And keep the focus on what you need to do in order to go forward, but don't get lavish. Don't get extreme right now. Moderation. The Emperor would be one who deals with moderation. Except maybe the giant feast he's going to throw. This card reminds me that patience will bring me into recognition of and alignment to my purpose. So if you look for it today, you will see it. If you've ever uttered the words, there's got to be more than this, today you can see that there is. If you're looking for it. If you're paying attention. Remember too that 22 is the Fool card, right? It's the 0 card, but it's also the 22nd. And that speaks towards the wheel. Excuse me, the wheel card. All of a sudden I can't breathe. The wheel card. So we start at 0 and we go through. The tarot deck is really a path of our lives. And we go through the whole cycle. And then we come back to the new adventure that lies await for us. Because we are taking new wisdom, our growth, our maturity, our strength. And we can't go just a little bit on the wheel and then pop back to 0 again. We have to have a patience. We have to have a patience to grow and mature, and we have had that patience. This is a time to believe in yourself. To know that you're protected. To know that there is a path laying in wait for you. And let's get our wise animals. So I think it's very profound, I would say, profound energy today for us. Of making some decisions and commitments about where we are going forward, how we are going forward, what does it look like, what does it involve, making the plan, perhaps even an action, and getting excited about it. Clarity. Perhaps this is the Neptune energy coming in. The bat. Hidden fears. Open mind. Heart and soul. Trust. Passion. Clarity of mind means clarity of passion. This is why a great and clear mind loves ardently and seeks distinctly what it loves. So many are afraid of bats. They often fly in sporadic fashion, never knowing where they will swoop. Instead of relying on their sight, they use other senses, the main one being their hearing. If you chose bat, you are being told that the clarity you seek has to be sought in a different way. Bat offers you the clarity to see around you what may be hidden. Now is a time to look at your life subjectively and see where you can add positive and passionate changes. You might sign up for a class, start a new creative project, or finish one you started way back when. Is it possible that you are neglecting communication with those who love you? And you weren't aware of it. You may have been acting like a hermit and didn't realize it. Call your friends, plan a fun night out. Release your old fears and anxieties. You can write down your fears one by one on a piece of paper. After you complete the task, take each paper and say aloud, I release, and then insert your fear there. Then either rip up the pieces of paper or burn it in a fireproof container, allowing the universe to take care of all that is holding you back. Now it's time to release. It's time to release the past. And those 8 cups represent the path we walked to get to this point. It's time to release. It's time to go forward. It's time to go to claim ownership of our kingdom, our happiness, our joy, our peace of mind through love, compassion, sensuality. And releasing negative energies, old stories about yourself that you tell yourself over and over. When you release those things, that's when the clarity comes in. That's where you can see how it has been holding you back in some way. Today is definitely a day to make some commitments to ourselves about how to go forward and getting excited about how to go forward. And perhaps even doing something to instill even more energy in our life and going forward. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.